Who built the Serpent Mound? Ancient Mysteries of America Unsolved. Imagine standing in a quiet field in southern Ohio. The breeze is soft, the trees sway, and the ground beneath your feet feels uneven. At first, it just seems like natural rolling hills. But then, as you climb higher, you realize you are not standing on ordinary earth. You are walking along the winding back of something massive, something shaped with intention, something ancient. Stretching more than 1,300 feet across the land is the body of a colossal serpent. It twists and turns, curling into 7 graceful coils, before ending with an open mouth that seems to swallow an egg-shaped mound of earth. This is no accident of nature. This is the Serpent Mound, one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history, and it asks a haunting question that still has no clear answer. Who built it, and why? For more than 1,000 years, the Serpent Mound has rested here in the heart of Ohio, guarding its secrets. Archaeologists, historians, and explorers have all tried to unlock the story behind its creation. Some point to the Adena people, who thrived in the region as far back as 1000 BC. Others credit the fort ancient culture, which came much later. Yet, the truth is elusive. No written records, no definitive artifacts, no undeniable proof tells us who the real builders were. All we have are theories, fragments of evidence, and legends passed down through generations. The Serpent Mound isn't just large, it's breathtaking in its design. Imagine ancient people, without modern tools, shaping the land into the form of a snake that stretches longer than 4 football fields. Its body curves with mathematical precision, its head aligned with celestial events, its form echoing symbols that appear across cultures worldwide. This isn't just dirt piled into a shape. It's an intentional message. But what message were they sending? And to whom? Some believe the answer lies in the stars. The Serpent Mound may be more than a monument. It could be an ancient observatory. Researchers have noticed that the serpent's coils align with the summer solstice, the winter solstice, and even certain lunar phases. To build such a structure, its creators must have had advanced knowledge of astronomy. They weren't just stacking Earth. They were studying the skies, tracking the movements of the sun and moon, and embedding that cosmic wisdom into the land itself. If the mound truly served as a calendar, then its builders were scientists as much as they were artists. But if they were watching the heavens so closely, what were they hoping to see? Was this structure meant to predict harvests, to honor the cycles of life and death, or to communicate with something far beyond our world? Another theory is more spiritual. In many native traditions, the serpent is a powerful symbol. It represents rebirth, because snakes shed their skins. It represents fertility and the cycles of nature. And sometimes, it represents cosmic energy, something that flows between the earth and the heavens. Could the Serpent Mound have been a sacred temple? A place of ceremonies where people gathered to honor the forces of life and death? Standing at its coils, you can almost imagine the smoke of fires, the beat of drums, and voices rising into the night sky. It feels like a place where the physical and spiritual worlds touched. But then comes a darker, stranger question. What if the Serpent Mound is even older than we think? Some researchers suggest it may not have been built by the Adena or the fort ancient people at all. Instead, they argue it could belong to a forgotten civilization, one whose history has been erased. Across the world, we see massive earthworks, pyramids, and stone circles built by cultures whose abilities defy simple explanation. Could the Serpent Mound be North America's version of those ancient mysteries? Evidence of a people who vanished long before our textbooks begin. If so, what else did they leave behind, buried under the soil, waiting to be uncovered? Archaeologists have found some artifacts near the mound, but nothing that definitively solves the puzzle. Arrowheads, pottery fragments, burial sites all suggest human presence, but none answered the most pressing questions. Who first envisioned the serpent? Why was it placed on this exact patch of land? And what purpose did it serve? The location itself adds another twist to the mystery. The Serpent Mound sits atop a rare geological formation, the site of an ancient asteroid impact millions of years ago. A massive space rock crashed into the Earth here, leaving behind a unique crater. The soil is strange, the bedrock fractured, and the energy of the land feels different. Did the builders know this? Did they choose this place because of its cosmic history? Or is it simply a coincidence that one of America's greatest ancient mysteries lies on ground once touched by the stars? Local legends only deepen the intrigue. Stories passed down through native tribes speak of great serpents, of battles between sky beings and earth creatures, of sacred landscapes where the veil between worlds grows thin. Some say the mound was a warning, others that it was a celebration. Still others whisper it marks the resting place of something we do not yet understand. Folklore cannot give us facts, but it reveals the weight of mystery that has always clung to this place. And so, the Serpent Mound continues to challenge us. Scientists measure it, historians debate it, spiritual seekers meditate on it, and curious visitors walk its coils, hoping to feel a connection to something greater than themselves. Yet the questions remain. Was it a calendar? A temple? A burial ground? A map of the stars? Or something else entirely, something we are not yet ready to understand? Think about it. If people 2,000 years ago could shape the earth into a precise, symbolic structure visible only from the sky, what else might they have been capable of? How much of our ancient past has been forgotten? And how many of history's secrets lie hidden in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered? The Serpent Mound reminds us that history is not a straight line. It is a puzzle with missing pieces, a story half. And maybe that's why it fascinates us so deeply. It holds its silence. It refuses to give easy answers. It leaves us wondering. So, what do you think? Was the Serpent Mound a giant calendar, built to track the heavens? Was it a sacred place of rebirth and ceremony? Or is it the only surviving monument of a lost civilization we've barely begun to imagine? Could it even be all of these things at once? No matter what you believe, the Serpent Mound continues to inspire awe. It is both a reminder of human creativity and a symbol of the mysteries that still surround us. We may never know who built it or why, but perhaps that is its greatest power, to keep us searching, to keep us questioning, to keep us connected to the unknown. If you've enjoyed this journey into one of America's most haunting historical secrets, don't forget to like this video, share with a friend who loves mysteries, and subscribe for more stories of lost civilizations, ancient mysteries, and unexplained events. And now, we turn the question to you. Who do you believe really built the Serpent Mound?